Crash Course! DM.
Welcome back to Crash Course DM, a comedy podcast where a set of rotating DMs tell short stories using tabletop role-playing game rules. I'm Chris R., your dungeon newbie for the episode, and today we're going to be playing with one of the simpler systems out there, Roll for Shoes. Roll for Shoes is a tabletop RPG micro system created by Ben Ray with these simple rules. You say what you do and roll a number of d6s, determined by the level of relevant skill that you have. If the sum of your roll is higher than an opposing roll, the thing you want to happen happens. At the start, you have only one skill. Do anything, 1. If you roll all 6s, you get a new skill specific to the action, 1 level higher than the one that you used. For every roll that you fail, you get 1 experience that you can use to change a die into a 6, only to advance your skills. The adventure that we're going to be playing today is Shell Shocked, a homebrewed adventure inspired by Nintendo's Mario Kart World, now available for the Nintendo Switch 2. Life in the quiet town of Shellville is about to be flipped upside down by the roar of engines and the scent of burning banana peels. When a mysterious racing organization barrels into town, the locals find themselves embroiled in a misadventure of sabotage, secrets, and high-speed shenanigans. In a world where karting is king, even the slowest citizen might become a hero. With me today is our adventure party, including Shay Ingram.
Hey everybody, it's Shay. Today I will be playing Robert Bombert, a Babam who, through some act of divine intervention, escaped a tragedy early on in his life and has decided since then that he's going to save his explosion for a big epic moment.
Love that. Looking forward to seeing Robert Bombert in play. We also have with us at the table Josh Greenway.
Hey everybody, it's Josh Greenway. Today I'll be playing Aaron Tula, a greedy tarantula born in an abandoned house in Shellville to a family of a few hundred siblings, now living on a fungus farm with the Marvino brothers,
who you will meet later. We also have Daniel Locke here at the table.
New choice. Absolutely fuck you. Absolutely fuck you.
Hey everyone.
Is that your character voice? Get out. Just go.
I couldn't even do that the entire time. I just wanted to do it once. Hey everyone, my name is Daniel, and I will be playing Private Toad, a Toad security in the town of Shellville, who had previously gone on 12 tours with the Mushroom Army to help retrieve Princess Peach, and have failed every time. Currently, he enjoys tinkering with things in the local workshop.
That's right. You will notice a distinct lack of Kyle Kane tonight. Unfortunately, he's a little under the weather, but maybe he'll rejoin us for the next sessions. But I'm looking forward to playing with everybody here tonight. Before we get into this adventure, let's kick it back to past Josh and past Chris to go over my hopes and fears for the session. Thanks, future Chris. This is past Chris here with past Josh, talking about hopes and fears for the session today. My first hope, I really look forward to this game. I've been planning it for a couple of weeks now, just getting things ready, getting things set. Similar to Daniel with Daggerheart, I really hope that I do justice to the Roll for Shoes system. Mm-hmm. It is a micro RPG, and there's not a whole lot of meat and potatoes to it, but I think that it is a very intuitive program, and I hope that I can show people that you can do a lot with a little.
Yeah, I totally feel you there. It lends itself to like quick evolution of skills in a way that I think is going to be really fun to play with as a player.
I also hope that I can bring a Nintendo-esque kind of feel to the adventure. I think that I got close. I mean, Nintendo is so broad in its content, so it's hard to really just nail down what is Mario. So, I mean, hopefully this fits in that world.
If you had to like describe the Nintendo-esque feel, give me like 3 descriptors.
I think whimsical would be first.
Yeah.
Almost nonsensical.
Yeah.
In a way. And childlike.
Childlike. That's good. I like those. That's fair. So you had another piece of commentary about making the new locale being interesting when we were talking before the show. I was wondering if you would expand on that.
So I based this around the new Mario Kart World game that's coming out for the Switch 2. I looked at the map that they have, and I looked at a lot of the maps that other creators have developed to try and map out where they think the places are going to be. So I just picked a spot and made up my own village in this world. And I hope that it's interesting, that it has quirks and it has things that fascinate the mind and bring just that sense of, I guess, wonder to the area. My biggest fear is that this adventure is going to go way too off the rails. I think Roll for Shoes is designed to be chaotic. It's designed to justify the absurd. And I know that all of us at the table are absolutely absurd and embrace chaos. So I need to make sure that I find a line about how far that I'll let you go. Also finding good spots to roll. Because sometimes it can be easy to just say, wow, yeah, you do the thing, but making sure that you have that competing role to make it interesting. And then also those roles are how you build your skills throughout the game. I think the thing that I'm most afraid of, though, my biggest fear, when I was designing this and I just putting all of this together, I made a shit ton of NPCs. So many NPCs, and it is going to be a challenge keeping them all together, keeping track of who's who, where is who, where are the players interacting with who. And there's so many freaking NPCs that I'm definitely going to have to cut some out. So maybe at the end or whenever I can share some of the weird characters that did not make it into the game.
Nice. I'm very much looking forward to this. I love the world you've built. I love the notes that you've added in for us to prep ahead of time. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Cool. I'm excited. Let's just throw this on back to future Chris. Thanks, past Chris. We begin in the town of Shellville, a cozy little town nestled in a quiet corner of Mushroom Kingdom. Life here is simple and sweet. Residents spend their days tending gardens, running quirky shops, and gossiping over coconut smoothies at the local juice bar. The streets are lined with pastel color homes. The air smells faintly of fried mushrooms, and the loudest sound that most days is the giggle fit from a trio of friendly toads. It's the kind of place where everyone knows your name. Your cart is probably just a wheelbarrow, and the biggest excitement is the annual pie-eating contest. We begin today's adventure where there's fields of fungus and mushrooms growing amongst the other plants. Some of the larger mushrooms cover a couple of little homes. This is the fungal farm, one of the main sources of food growing here in the town. And its two inhabitants, Marvino and Linguini, have done a great job of just keeping this harvest and making it a great addition to the town. We pick up on two brothers, one whose color is blue and the other whose color is yellow. The one in blue, he's got a big mustache, a little bit short, kind of stocky, and he's got a little blue M on his hat. And he's walking around to some of the mushrooms, and he says to his brother, "Oh, Linguini, looks like we've got a good harvest today." And his brother, who's much more tall, lithe, has a yellow L on his hat, and says, "Oh, that's great, Marvin. I'm so excited for the mushroom harvest. You know, ever since we moved here, I just love harvesting the mushrooms. Hey, have you seen the spider guards that we hired recently?" "No, Linguini. Have not. Oh, I think he's right there. Hello.
And we pan over and we see the very fuzzy black butt of a hulking 3-foot tall spider who is head down near the dirt. He's recently upended a crate, and he's got like 8 very thin, spindly legs, large googly eyes, and 2 very large fangs that protrude from the side of his mouth. And he is wearing an 8-legged set of overalls.
Oh, okay.
And at the end of each of his feet, there is a small red boot, and he's squatted over looking into the dirt And instead of looking out for any ne'er-do-well insects, he's recently become distracted by a metal object in the ground that he's trying to figure out what it is. So he's not paying attention to them. Does not even notice that they're calling out to him at first. He's just trying to fuss at the thing in the dirt with his little boot to get the grime off of it.
Marvino walks over to you. He does this little waddle walk, and he says, "Hey, Mr. Spider-Man. Oh, sorry.
Oh gosh! Hey,
Hey,
sorry.
what was your name again? I'm sorry. I don't remember.
It's Aaron.
Aaron. I know that you're here to. What did you say you're here to do?
Sorry, you're right. I'm here to keep the bugs away. I'm not here to dig in the dirt.
Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary lately? I'm looking at last year's numbers, the harvest for the year last year and the year before, and I think that we're a little behind where we should be.
Anything unusual? Well, I'm not sure, having just started, but I have a question for you. How common is it for, let's say, a mushroom to disappear overnight and be replaced with, like, black goop?
Oh, did you hear that? Marvino, black goop! No, that is not normal. We've
Okay.
never heard of anything like that.
Then yes, I have seen something out of the ordinary.
Oh, interesting. Is there any of it around that we can go look at?
Yes, I think so. There was some from last night.
And I'm going to try to take them over to a corner of the farm where I noticed a missing, like, one of the red mushrooms that's very big that people like to chow down on, and take them to where the spot at least was that I saw some of the black inky stuff on the ground.
Oh, this is most interesting. Do you know what this is?
I would like to taste it to understand what the inky substance is.
Fantastic.
He just goes face first into the black goop.
Hold on a sec.
Okay, this is going to be our very first roll of the game. In Roll for Shoes, it is purely based on D6s. There is a little D4 element that we may introduce later, but we're each going to roll.
All right.
And Josh, if your roll is higher than mine, then the thing that you want to happen, tasting it, whatever you want this to accomplish, is going to happen. If not, it fails.
All right, let's get into it. That's a 4.
Also roll the 4.
Ooh, ties mean I lose, right?
Ties does not mean
Oh,
you
we
lose.
both lose a little bit.
Really,
You both die a little inside.
a tie.
Shay, stab him.
Which one?
Both.
It's kind of up to the DM on a tie, but according to rules on Roll for Shoes website, Ben Ray says that a tie means you just barely succeed, but with a surprising twist.
Yes.
Okay. So you taste this, and what were you hoping would come of this?
I want to be able to identify the substance because this is probably not the first time that Aaron has put something random in his mouth to figure out what it is.
Okay, cool. You put this into your mouth, and it's disgusting. It's like goopy and grimy and thick and viscous, and it's like it kind of clogs up your throat a little bit, and you're on the verge of hurling, and you manage to keep it together and swallow it down. You're like, "Ugh, yep, that's ink.
It's ink for sure. Don't sell that. It's not edible.
Oh, ink.
I'm gonna be sick.
I didn't realize that there was anybody in town that had ink, and why would they take our mushrooms?
Maybe it's a trade, like they're leaving product behind for us to find so that they can use it to swap for mushrooms.
Linguini, have you ever heard of anybody leaving ink behind? No, Marvino, I never had. But do you think we can use it? Maybe they want us to make some new science advertising.
Are you asking me to do it? Because I have terrible handwriting. I don't have fingers.
I don't know. Maybe you could try. We can add that onto your job description.
I really wish that I had asked you to nail that down before I signed the contract, but
I
yeah.
mean, I have a piece of paper right here. We can just test it out.
This
Here,
feels-
we've got the stick. Stick it in the ink. Here, try it out.
He's going to take Tuba's little boot-covered feet and try to pick up the pen and draw like a photo of like an image of a mushroom and just struggling to keep this thing in his hands.
Roll your d6.
I rolled a 3.
I also rolled a 3.
Oh,
This
mine
is
melting
another
too hard.
tie. Another tie. You can tell that it's a mushroom, but it does not look great. And you break the stick, and your boot gets a little hole in it, a snag from the stick.
Oh, this is my last pair. Ugh. All right, are you at least going to use the sign?
No, we just wanted to see how good you were, but
What?
you're not great, so that's okay.
This is devastating.
You can go back to what you were doing. Hey, linguini, let's go make some more pasta and mayo.
Aaron just frowns and slinks back over to the shiny thing in the dirt he was digging at.
Cool.
No respect in this place. I don't get why these people are like this. I'm helping.
We're going to go ahead and jump on over to a different part of the town and introduce ourselves to another one of our main characters here. We find ourselves in a small, quaint shop. There is a toadette behind the counter, middle-aged, and on top of the counter, you can see lots of warm, fresh baked goods. They all look like they were made just this morning. They have this crazy frosting, designs of all kinds, and this little middle-aged toadette is standing behind. She looks like she's doing 16 things all at one time, and she looks over at this Babam that has found himself employed at Tasty's Bakery. What is Robert doing on this particular day in his role?
Robert is, of course, a babam. He's more like a big babam or king babam. He does have like legs and feet, so he is able to, do things and grab things and whatnot. He mostly just tidies up around the shop, make sure that the tables look neat. He knows the recipes, but he doesn't like to go back in the kitchen if he can avoid it, just in case. It can be a dangerous place, and he wants to stay clear of any sort of trouble or potential danger. So he's usually just tidying up out front, always offering to cover the register, things like that.
Tasty, the small toadette behind the counter, she picks up one of the baguettes that is sitting up there on the counter, and she says, Robert, would you mind coming over here and just taste this for me? It's a brand new recipe, and I wanted to see if it would, be successful. And I know you've got great taste, and you're just a great person to have around. And I don't know if anybody's told you, but we're really happy that you're here.
Oh, well, thanks, Miss T. I'd be happy to try it, but a new recipe, you said?
Yeah, it's brand new. I developed it last week, and this is the first time I've made it.
What's in it? Any common allergens? I mean, I don't have any, but you never know.
Well, let's see. It's got wheat. It's got sugar. It's got a little bit of milk and eggs. And I think that's just about, some cinnamon. But that's pretty much it.
All right. Yeah, that sounds good. I'll try it.
Okay, yeah, come here. See if you like it and tell me, really go into detail. I want to know every little bit of what you think of this baguette.
Okay. Robert will take a bite.
Go ahead and roll to describe the tastiness of this baguette.
Interesting. That's a 1.
That is 3 for me. So unfortunately, maybe babams do not have great taste buds.
I'm sorry, Miss T. I'm just really not getting anything from it.
Oh, dear. Oh, I was afraid of this. I tried a simpler recipe. You know what? It's not your fault. It's okay. I know that babams aren't known for their, tasting prowess. And I don't hold that against you. I still think you're a wonderful person, and I'm glad you're here.
Okay. That's good. I wouldn't want you to feel judicious towards me or anything.
No. Definitely not. Not at all. But, look, okay. It's your friend. He's coming in. I'm going to go ahead and go in the back. I'm going to go get a few things ready. I'm not real thrilled with the guy, but I know he's your friend, so I'm going to leave you to it.
Do you want me to tell him to leave?
No. I'm happy that he's here too. I just don't want to talk to him.
Oh, okay.
And Tasty hastily walks back into the back room, and you hear pots and pans starting to crash and clatter, and water pours as a pianta walks into the room. Big blue pianta. He's got a little palm tree on his head, hula skirt just swaying as he walks. And he says, "Oh, Robert, I see I've found you."
Hey, Tino. Yep, I'm here at work.
I knew I'd find you here.
I told you my schedule.
I'm pretending that I didn't see the schedule. I'm trying to make this seem real, okay? Play along, okay, Robert?
Oh, okay.
You remember last night when we were watching All My Koopas? Yeah. And it just I want to relive that moment, man.
Oh, okay. Do it again. Take it from the top.
Robert, I knew I'd find you here.
That's right, Tino. You can't keep me away.
Oh, I know something about you. Yes, you have bad knees, and I know about it. And I'm going to tell the whole town.
No. But
Yes.
if you do that, I'll be forced to tell them your secret, Tino.
You wouldn't.
That you are actually your own twin brother.
Hey, that was great. I love that.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, really, really good. Really solid performance. So you still want to get together tonight and watch the next episode of The Bold and the Bomb-Bombs?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'd never
good.
miss it.
Good. Okay. Yeah. Hey, I think that the mayor was talking about something like having a speech today. Are you going to go?
Is this still part of the...
No.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not playing anymore. Not right now anyway. Mayor Shellville, he said something about having a speech today.
Oh.
Yeah, he said there was something important he wanted to share. I was going to go and maybe just like throw some weird comments and be super dramatic about the whole thing. If you want to join me.
That sounds pretty fun.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been mayor for a while. I wonder if he's finally retiring.
I don't think so.
Oh.
It's been like 50 years.
So long.
It's
He's
weird
so
that we don't have
old.
like traditional election systems or anything in place.
That is weird.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess maybe that's something that we can throw into the mix. Talk about maybe turning Shellville into like a democracy.
Is Tino a poli-sci major?
Yeah, I like that.
Okay. But I just want to see if you go out and you like say something, I want to see how dramatic that you can be in like telling something. So can you show me just how dramatic you can be? And I'm going to have you roll for this.
Okay.
Roll for drama.
Roll for drama. 5.
That's a 3 for me.
Hey. Okay.
So your dramatic effect is very good.
Okay.
So
So maybe when Shellzy goes up, I'll stand up in the crowd and I'll say, Shellzy, you've been mayor here for too long. It's time to give the young blood a chance.
Tino stands there shaking with tear comes down his eye. That was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. You hear a slow clap coming from behind the kitchen, and Tasty is like, that was amazing.
Oh, shucks. Thanks, Miss T.
All right, well, hey, I'm going to go get ready. I'm going to dress up in some like really rebellious clothing, and I'll see you there, okay?
Okay, sounds good, Tino.
All
See you
right.
later.
Bye.
Quick question. Shay failed the first roll. Does he get an experience point for that?
That is true. Yeah, so you failed a roll, which means that you can
I
gain...
failed a roll too, didn't I?
You
No,
tied.
we tied.
Just
Twice.
kidding.
Yeah, and then got
Tie doesn't
stabbed.
count.
That's right.
Thank you for catching that because I missed it.
No problem.
On your paper, Shay, you can mark down an experience point. The next time that you roll, you can use that experience point to turn one die into a 6.
Oh.
So, like right now, your only skill is do anything 1.
Mm-hmm.
If you roll a 6, whatever skill that you rolled a 6 on becomes your first skill. And so it will become whatever that skill is, 2. And you can deliberately use that experience point. So, like, I guess if you wanted to use it on the drama, you could have used that experience point to turn that into a 6 and get that skill.
Okay. I'll save it.
Okay, cool.
Okay. 1 experience point. Perfect. Thanks, Daniel.
Yeah, thanks, Daniel, for catching that.
You're welcome.
Missed it. We go to our final person here in this adventure, one of our party members, and we come to Womp's workshop. It is a loud place with much machinery, the sound of hammers, and all kinds of different tools being used. There's this thwomp that somehow manages to use tools. I guess he's got arms, because why not? And he just pounds down on things, and he's got carvings outside. He's got just like little doodads, little whiz-gigs, like whatever you want to call them, just strange things littered all throughout the yard, in the buildings. And they're surprisingly intricate and elegant. And
He made his own prosthetics.
yes, that's exactly that is what happened. He's got prosthetic robotic arms and legs, this swamp that he can use. One of them on his right prosthetic arm has a little heart that says mom inside of it.
Cute.
Yeah. And we come to a couple of little toads here in Womp's workshop. One of them is a smaller toad. He's a little bit younger than his friend, and he is wearing an apron. He's an apprentice at the shop, And Gus says to Private Toad, "Oh man, Womp's got me working all day again. I'm glad you're here to help me, just keep me sane."
You know what never kept me sane? The horrors. The horrors out in the deserts, on the beaches.
You're so funny, Private. So funny. I could just listen to you tell war stories all day,
Yet you never truly listen deep down. Those horrors can come for you at any time. You must work hard for Mr. Womp.
Yeah.
You must earn your keep and pull yourself up by your own bootstraps.
I was on a bunch of those tours with you, but I know you were there on the front lines. I just hung back. I was just doing IT work, so it wasn't that big of a deal for me. But I love hearing your stories.
War wasn't that big of a deal for you.
Jesus Christ.
Why, even when the first blue shell dropped, among our men, the screams never disappeared.
And just as you finish that story, a loud hammer hitting a piece of metal
Fire in the hole!
as the owner of the shop, Womp the Thwomp, he looks over and he says, "You keep telling those war stories, you're never gonna let them go. Private, you're in here all day, every day, and it's great. You help out a lot. But man, you gotta move past all this."
Moving past is hard, Mr. Thwomp. I keep seeing their faces and everything.
It's a hard thing when you know that you couldn't save the princess.
Why? Why couldn't it have been a toad? Why is it always some Italian man plumber? We work just as hard. We run out there.
It's
day-
just how the world works, Private.
But it should change.
But it can't. It's always plumbers, and they're always Italian. That's just how the world works.
I wish I was Italian.
No, you don't. Don't say that.
You're right, Thwomp. You're right. Thank you for knocking that sense into me. This is why the shop is good for me. It's like therapy for men.
That's right. Here, Private, take this hammer.
I hope I could be Thwomp one day. And I grab the hammer with my shield-bearing arm, because I never put down my shield or my spear.
You've got some walls up, Private. Maybe it's time.
I tried climbing those walls once. 3 toads went over. None came back.
Oh, you see, that's what I mean. You just gotta maybe they went off and got coffee or something.
Coffee.
How do you know they died? You don't know that. You're living out these fantasies and you're turning them into the worst case scenario. When they don't have to be. Maybe the toads are living happily ever after.
Happily ever after, huh?
And Gus pipes in and says, "Yeah, happily ever after. I like that. I think that could be good for you. Your own happily ever after. Maybe it's here with the hammer and us and, doing manly stuff."
He stares at the hammer.
Here, why don't you go hit a piece of metal and see how it feels?
He takes the hammer, he lifts it up. He sees the piece of metal, and he brings down the hammer, and flash.
Roll a
You see-
d6.
What about 5? 5.
Also 5.
Hey!
Another tie.
All right.
And it hits the metal with a flash. And I guess you were just hitting metal, but man, it felt good. It felt good. It didn't really do much to the metal. You didn't shape it or do anything interesting, but it felt good. Wow, that was a heck of a thwomp.
Feels good to let out my frustration through physical contact.
See, instead of keeping all of this in your head, Private, take it out on the. Oh, here, let me get you something that I don't care about.
Bang, 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 bang. Is that Gus or what is that?
No, it's just another piece of metal.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Thwomp. I think this can help me work through some of my issues.
Yeah. Hey, I'm a little behind. I'm gonna keep working on over here. I've got a couple of projects I'm working on. One of them is a little secret project. I'm pretty excited about.
Can I hammer the secret project?
Oh, no. It's not ready for anybody else. This is a Thwomp-only project. But, Gus has a couple of projects over there I've got him working on. You can certainly, help him out over there.
Gus, got anything I can hammer?
Yeah, I got a couple things. Here, come on outside with me.
I go outside.
Cool.
Just start hammering things as I go.
Before getting to any kind of object, he pulls out a magazine that's hidden under a thing and says, before I found this magazine and
Swing at the magazine.
no, don't swing at this one. Here, put the hammer down for a second.
He's like, I'm going to try to roll to release the hammer.
Okay.
2. Fuck.
5.
Hey, you got 1 experience point for failing to
Yeah.
let go of a hammer.
You cannot let go of this hammer.
Not yet, Gus. Not
Oh.
yet.
All right. Well, I guess you're going through some stuff. But hey, you know how we've been talking about the BB-14, the spear, that new bullet bill gun?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, they upgraded the technology, and it's here in the magazine. Check it out.
They added tracking sensors for each of the bills, and they named them too.
Each bill has a name, and it when it crashes, it makes a loud explosion and says something mean about their mother.
That's an insane addition to a weapon of mass destruction.
It's great.
But I'm so into it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing this with me, Gus.
Yeah.
Now, who am I hitting with this hammer?
No one. Hey, are you going to the speech this afternoon?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring this hammer.
That might not be the best idea. But I guess you can. Just don't hit anyone.
I can't promise that.
Okay.
I'll just stay far in the back
All right.
on my lonesome garden town.
Well, let's just work on this over here.
Yeah, let's work on this.
Okay.
How many war crimes has Private Toad committed?
Also, quick question. Does the bullet bill explode and say something mean about the victim's mom or the person who fired its mom?
Both. There's a town center, and the town center has got 2 main buildings. It's got a nice fountain in the middle. There's trees all around. Some of these trees have little, hives in them with some little honeybees floating around. There's some pink cherry blossom trees. It's a very quaint, nice cobblestone meeting area and a little podium. The whole town slowly begins to gather, and we see Tasty and the bakery crew showing up. We've got Private Toad with Womp the Thwomp and Gus. Marvino and Linguini come with a bowl of pasta and Aaron Tula in tow. A bunch of other townspeople here are gathering in the center. Setting a little backstory, you all have lived here in the town for some time. You all know each other. You pretty much know everyone here in the town. Is there anybody in particular that you wanted to chat with or talk to before the speech begins?
Aaron is going to go look for either Womp or somebody who works at the workshop because he wants to check in with them about the ink and see if it's maybe mechanical in origin. I think he will have brought along a little sample of it, if we can say that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, he's a thwomp. It's not hard to find the guy. So you're walking around, you find this big, giant rectangle of stone with arms, and he's like, "Hey, Aaron."
Hey, Womp, hey, I need your help with something here. Have you seen anything like this before?
And from his neck, Aaron lifts up a really cheap gold chain necklace, and it's got a bunch of jars hanging off of it. There are small bugs flitting around in some of them, clearly the day's catches.
Yeah.
And in one of the jars, it's just full of this dirt and ink substance. And he holds that end of it up closest to Womp.
Oh, are you talking about the black stuff in there?
Yeah, between the praying mantis and the empty one here. It tastes like when you eat a pen.
Oh, ink.
Yeah,
Ink.
that.
Gross.
I know, don't eat it.
I didn't. No. I've never. Actually, you know what?
Isn't it weird that we know what ink is and we've never run into it in town?
Yeah, that is strange. Is there anybody who maybe imported it, brought it with? I mean, what's the context of you finding this ink?
Okay, well, the mushrooms, they are disappearing sometimes. I don't know if Marvino and Linguini want you to know that, so you don't know that from me, but you know that now. But
We all know.
he doesn't blink a lot, does he?
Yeah,
Private Toad appears behind you.
it's a little creepy. He's a little unsettling, but he's a good kid.
Jesus. Okay. Anyways, the mushrooms are disappearing, and there's ink. Oh, I probably should have checked to see if there was tracks. Sorry, my bosses distracted me because they kept telling me to draw signs for them, and they wouldn't pay me more for it. But and that aside,
Oh wait, you draw signs?
I draw such signs.
Wait, do you want to draw a sign for Womp's workshop?
Are you sure you can afford it?
Probably not, but
I mean, what you got? I can draw you something if you want.
I got a couple gold coins.
Great. Yeah, I'll take a gold coin.
And I'm going to dip one of my teeth in the ink and use that to try to draw something for him. Am I just graffitiing him? Does he also have blank paper?
He pulls paper out from behind him. You just had it there.
What? Did I miss a memo?
It's just a big piece of paper that's stuck to his back.
Oh, yeah. It's a kick me sign.
But empty. Yeah.
I got a 5.
I got a 2.
Woo! See, so I'm gonna draw you, and then we'll put the name of the establishment.
And it's still not good. It's not good, but it's like so bad it circles back around to art again.
Oh, like that.
Yeah.
Hey, that's not bad. Hey, maybe we can you could expand the business over there at the Fungus Farm. Become make your own art studio or something. We got to figure out who's leaving this ink for you.
Yeah, you're right. I don't think that they're trying to support my burgeoning artist career.
That is true. I don't know. I did hear rumors. I don't know any more details than this, but rumors that there was a new someone hired in town. We got a new person. I don't know. Maybe they could have something to do with it.
Wow, that doesn't happen every day. Okay.
I haven't met the guy. Not
You
sure
know.
where he's working at, but
I mean, there's like 7 places here for him to work. So
that is true. I don't know. Maybe we'll run into him here at the speech.
that's fair. Okay. Anyway, but again, about the gold for the sign. The sign. You're going to pay me for my art.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Throws 2 coins at you.
Yeah, Aaron is gonna, I guess, go waltz off and try to see if he can talk to some other people about trying to find the new person in town.
Before you waltz off, Private Toad's gonna stop you and be like, "Hey,"
Jeez, you're still here. Okay, hi.
hammer in hand, just like
Can you not point that at me?
I pointed it to the right.
That's better.
You said you found some ink.
Look, buddy, it's my gold. I made the sign, okay? I'm not...
Keep your dirty gold. Those pointless economics. We need to return to our rural roots and go back to a bartering system.
Did Womp give me dirty gold?
Oh,
What do you...
is
What,
dirty.
what do you
Anyways,
want? What do you want?
I
Private
want-
PTSD.
I want to see if I can remember anything about ink through my times on tour. Like, is it something related to Bowser or anything like that?
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
6.
Oh, that's a 6.
Oh my God.
All right. First
Rolled a 6
skill
on
of the game.
PTSD. Yeah.
So let's call this skill fond remembrance. Remembering important things. You can give it whatever.
Still blocking out the bad times.
You can give it whatever name that you want to give it, like maybe selective memory.
Okay, I like that. Selective memory. All right.
Selective memory. You absolutely remember that one of the main sources of ink, especially from your time in the castle, you know that bloopers are very often employed by the castle as
there it is.
specifically ink sprayers in Mario Kart tournaments.
Okay. So Private Toad's going to have a moment. He's just kind of staring off blankly in front of you while holding you there, Aaron. And he's going to see, like, it's everywhere. It's all over the place. Calamari, squids.
Are you okay? You paused for like a good 2 minutes before you started saying that.
No. That's it.
Do you need a doctor? Because I don't think we have a doctor in this town.
No. I think I know what's causing the ink. I've been seeing shadows walk around the nights.
I-
Yes, I'm the security guard here. You know me as Private Toad. And I protect this town. And something's been up afoot. Something's been wandering these forests. You and me are going to find out.
Aaron does not believe Private Toad.
Can I try to convince him with a roll?
Let's do a competing roll.
Yeah, go for it.
4.
That's a natural 1, baby.
Okay.
Yeah. Believe me, motherfucker.
Okay, if I go with you, will you just not hurt me?
I finally put the hammer away. Yeah, yes, I will. Let's get to the bottom of this and protect this town from the villainy of Bowser. There's
Womp.
a hierarchy.
Womp says the two. Well, you're not going anywhere right now, right? The mayor's about to talk.
I mean, this guy's got a lot of weapons. I'm going to do whatever he says.
No. You got to stay here. But
No.
I think this is important.
Don't worry, we'll stay here surveying the people looking for suspects.
Oh,
Come on, Aaron.
Okay.
is Robert doing anything at this moment?
Yeah, is Mayor Shellsy like out and about before he goes on stage, or is he?
Mayor Shellsy is kind of off to the side of his podium. You can see that he's fumbling through some note cards, trying to like get all of his notes in order. There's a secretary who is standing next to him and just helping him out, and he's like running some lines, but he keeps dropping the note cards. But yeah, he's just over there practicing, getting ready.
Can I approach him?
Of course, yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna walk over, and I'm assuming he's next to a podium up on the stage. So I'm like looking up at him.
Mhm.
Mayor Shellsy, Mayor Shellsy.
Mayor Shellsy is an elderly Koopa. He's got glasses that are duct taped together. You know that he's always losing his glasses. And sometimes he just wanders around town because he has no idea where he even is. He looks down at you from the podium. He drops all of his notes. He's, "Oh, Robert, sorry. I didn't expect you to come up to me. Tina, if you could just give us a moment." She says, "Of course, Mayor. I'll be back in a moment." That's little Toadette walks off, and Mayor Shellville says, he gets down on the ground and starts picking up all his note cards. "Sorry about that. Sorry, so sorry. How can I help you?"
Can I help him start picking up his note cards?
Sure, go ahead.
Hey, Mayor, I wanted to talk to you before you go on stage. First of all, wanted to make sure you had your glasses. You look good.
Thank you. Yeah.
But also, this announcement.
Uh-huh.
What's going on? Are you retiring?
I wasn't. Should I? No, wait. Do I need? Am I retiring?
Just people in the background thinking he's
Wait,
retired.
what did my note cards say again? He flips through his note cards. No. I'm not retiring. This is something far more important.
Okay, well, I'm just going to let you know people might be a little upset about that news. So if you find yourself in a tough spot...
Wait, upset about me not retiring or retiring?
About you not retiring.
Well, I'm retiring?
No.
Not retiring.
This is what I was worried about, Mayor Shellville.
What were you worried? Wait, Robert, nice to see you here.
Oh, gosh. All right, here. Just if you forget where you're at in your speech, just make a big dramatic reveal. People love that.
How do I do that?
Just think of something that's the weirdest thing you could say at that moment and that wouldn't really make sense narratively.
Oh.
And then say that. That's what all my favorite shows do.
Oh, so if I were to say something like, "Oh no, my spaghetti is blue."
Well, I mean, that could happen. The Marvino brothers have been known to mess around with their sauces, but sure.
That is true. Wait, do the Marvino brothers want me to retire?
I haven't talked to him, but
Oh.
probably.
Okay. Oh, hey, Robert. Great to see you here.
Hey, Mayor.
He starts shuffling through his note cards again. I've got an important announcement I'm going to make today.
What is it?
Tell you when I'm up on stage. I first
Will you?
got to remember what it is. Oh, yeah, this is an important one. It's a big announcement.
Okay.
All right.
Well, you take care, Mayor. And Robert's really just downtrodden right now.
Never meet your heroes, Robert.
Okay.
He's just not sure how much old shells he has left.
The backs of his hands are bruised for no reason.
As Robert walks away, the little pink Toadette, she's in a pink suit. She's got glasses on, very official. She's got a notepad in her coat pocket, and she flips it out and she walks back up to Mayor and whispers something in his ear, and a big bell rings, and all of the town's attention turns over to the podium at this point in time.
Am I still on the stage?
No.
Okay.
Just a bum on stage.
You can't say that.
Oh, shit.
No, you wandered off, I assumed.
Okay.
And Mayor kind of gets up. He taps on the microphone a couple of times. Big feedback sound. Oh, sorry about that, everybody. Sorry. I'm sorry to gather all of you here today, taking time out of your important duties and things that you do for the town. Sorry, everyone. Oh, I have a big announcement for all of you. And a couple of the town's members yell out, "Are you retiring?"
Spit it out already.
About time.
He's like,
What's Toadette's phone number?
"Wait, Tina, am I retiring?" She shakes her head, no. "No, I'm not retiring. I have important news. It seems that our town may be in trouble. There has been rumors that the Mario Kart Racing Association has been going to small towns across the region in a never-before-seen power grab, taking over these small towns and turning them into racetracks. And I heard... Wait, what did I hear? Oh, I heard that we could be next. So, just be ready." And as he says that, the ground under your feet begins to rumble. The ground rumbles as items that are just little rocks and pebbles start to bounce on the ground. Glasses of water get the little Jurassic Park in the water. Light poles begin to shake, and soon after the rumble starts, like it gets louder and louder and deeper, and it starts vibrating your whole body. A dust cloud appears on the horizon, and you start to hear the sounds, a thunderous roar of all kinds of different engines, the hollow clickety-clack of colored shells, and suddenly a lightning strike, followed by a cacophony of frustrated groans and really high-pitched voices. And before long, a dozen racers come into view, all different shapes and sizes, large, small, strange, different colors, it's just a very vibrant crowd. And you can see that they're like very aggressively just pushing each other, trying to drive each other out of their lanes. And one of them pulls up to the front of the pack. This is a very brightly colored cart. It's black, it's really sleek, and it's got an underlit carriage. There's neon lights all over it, and you can see as they get closer, this is a shy guy in his little robe, and he's got a neon Goomba head, dead mouse style. It's all lit up. You start to hear the sound of blaring techno music as this guy like pulls in front of the crowd, leaves this dust trail, and as he begins to slow down as he reaches the town, he starts to skid, and he starts waving his arms wildly like he's losing control, and he is skidding straight for Tasty's Bakery. And everyone in the town gasps, how do you want to stop this from happening?
As Aaron sees all of the people coming into town, and I'm guessing that he and Toad are somewhere up high, so we have a good vantage point. He sees all these newer cars come flying in, and his initial reaction is to put his like punctured boot on the shoulder of Toad and be like,
Private, we're gonna be rich.
and then as soon as he sees that there's a car coming like that's sliding towards the bakery, he's like,
Actually, maybe not. That's gonna be really expensive to fix. We should do something to stop that.
We will. And I grab you and I jump off with a spear and we try to pierce the damn shy guy.
Whoa. Try to pierce the shy guy or his cart?
Just straight through, just like full on Valkyrie
I'm going to
style.
try to shove him so that he hits the cart instead.
So my thought, so I grabbed him was my goal, so he could like, because I'm like, he's a spider, so he spins some silk. That was my thought process. I'm praying he saves my ass.
I see. Yeah. Okay. So I will put a web on the edge of the building as we jump off, McDonald's Spider-Man style.
Yeah.
And it'll slow our descent and we'll like bungee, so he'll maybe puncture either the front or the back of the vehicle.
Yeah, I'm trying to do a collab team attack.
So we're gonna break the rules of roll for shoes here. So all three of us are gonna roll.
Okay.
Josh, you're gonna roll for webbing. Daniel's gonna roll for spearing, and I'm going to roll to see if any of this works.
Okay. Cool. So 5.
I got a 3, but I will burn an experience to make it work.
Hey, I got a 2.
Oh, I guess I didn't need to. I'll burn experience.
Did you want to burn the experience to get the skill?
Yes,
Okay.
spearing is
Cool.
my skill, so I'll burn experience for that.
All right. So this is, so targeted spearing. You can do that. Or great aim. We'll call it great aim. And your webbing works. You don't have an experience, so you don't gain a skill or anything like this. The two of you bound into action, spear in the air as Private Toad bounces off of this bounding tarantula spider going through the air. Looks very cool. The
Reminds me
entire
of the
town
6
is
tour.
gasping and watching in awe as Tula just very, very quickly spins a web that slows down the cart, and the spear goes down right through the hood of the car and stops it in place.
Thor
And
landing style.
Very, very, very cool.
Yeah, and we both land in a tri-point stance.
Yeah.
On the spider. So it's just 3 of my legs are not on the ground when I... Wait, no, 5. 5 of my legs.
Yeah.
I can't do math.
Not today, minions of evil.
That was very cool. What is Robert doing at this time?
Well, how quickly did that all happen?
If you have something to add to it, we can throw it in.
Okay, he's not going to add anything, but Robert typically wouldn't get involved in a situation like this, but that is his workplace,
Yeah.
and he really likes Tasty. Did you say the Marvino brothers came with a bowl of pasta?
They did.
He is going to just in haste grab the bowl of pasta and try to throw it at the tires to like make the cart slip out of the way or something.
Okay.
Banana peel that
And
noise.
it could be that like by the time he's grabbed the bowl, they've already done all this, and so it's in vain. But he's
No, let's
Ends up throwing pasta.
go
on
back
the
in
side
time
part.
and let's add this in because I love that.
okay.
Grabbing pasta. So I guess.
So does he get our roll, the B2, or does he get a new roll? If you're bringing it back, I'm just
That's a great question. You know what? Beat a 2. I like that.
Beat that too.
love it.
3.
Oh, you love to beat it too.
I love beating twos all day.
So
Oh, I hate that phrase so much.
you grab this bowl of pasta, you throw it out, and the bowl slides across the ground, and the pasta begins to come out, and sauce and pasta get everywhere, and it slicks up the ground, and the cart begins to slide, and that is when the web and the spear catch it just in time with 2 3-point stances. And then Robert is also doing 3-point stance for no reason.
I saw them do it, and I just thought it was cool.
It's his 2 feet and then the side of his body.
With this guy stopped, he sits there, his body is shaking, this little shy guy, and he doesn't take his Goomba hat off, but techno music it's still blaring, but it's starting to become a little warped due to the damage to the technology in his cart.
I have a question.
Yeah.
We obviously know things about like the racing league that happens.
You
already,
know
right?
about
so
Mario Kart.
like would I guess would my character know if it's likely that a Lakitu is about to come grab this cart because it's immobilized?
Because they're not on an official track, no.
Oh, okay.
It is not likely. The Lakitus work for the Mario Kart Racing Association. They're hired during official races to referee, and this is not an official race. This is off the books. So at all of the other, there's about a dozen racers in total. One of them you just captured and crashed. All the other 11 or so kind of come to various skids of stops, and they stop several yards away from the perimeter of the village, and they're all sitting there, engines revving, looking into the town. A couple of them get out of their cart and stand to the side.
I'm just laying into the dead Maw Shy guy, punching him with a hammer. Minions of Bowser, leave these peaceful lands.
As all of this is happening, you just hear, "Ow, stop it, stop." Emerging from the crowd of racers, there's a black trailer behind them. And this black trailer goes off and parks somewhere behind town. And a very business-looking Lakitu walks through the crowd of racers with all the confidence in the world. This Lakitu has 3 little individual hairs that have been slicked back. He's got dark aviator shades on, an oversized black suit. This Lakitu has a gold coin tattooed on the side of his neck, and he's got a gold toothpick in his mouth. He walks to the front of the gang of the racers. He says confidently to everyone in the town, "Hey, who's in charge here? I got some business to do with ya."
You don't want him meeting the mayor, right? You gotta stop punching that guy.
He's like,
Let him go.
just one more.
Shove it. I'm gonna, I shove Private Toad off of the Shy Guy so he can get away.
Okay.
We gotta stop the mayor from going out there. Is there someone else who can like go in his stead? You heard that speak.
The camera pans over to Robert.
Hey,
Hey,
you want to be the mayor?
no.
Well,
It can't be me because I'm too violent, apparently.
Yeah, you
Listen.
scare me. I didn't want to hang out with you guys at all.
Aaron puts the punctured boot foot onto Robert's where his shoulder would be, and he's like,
listen. Greatness is not chosen, but sometimes thrust upon you.
And I
You
thrust
must
into him.
represent the town.
It kind of feels like you're choosing this for me.
I'm
though.
thrusting it upon you.
Okay.
I mean, would you really want an artist in charge?
What if I just approach it like a roll?
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's just a roll.
Yeah.
See,
Like I'm a mayor on all my Koopas. I'll do it.
I love this. Okay, great.
so we're gonna have Robert fake being the mayor, and we're I think gonna try to keep the real mayor from walking out.
Yeah, that's the goal.
So the mayor says into the microphone,
Excuse me, sir. Your car's double parked outside.
"No, I have a car.
I'm in charge around here.
And the very business Lakitu, you're in charge? I got business to do with ya.
Oh, what a coincidence. I have business that needs to be done.
And Tino in the crowd says, whoa! I want you to roll for me for confidence.
Ooh. 5.
Also a 5.
Whoa.
You are confident AF, but there's still those little sneaking suspicions of doubt. You judge yourself as an actor, and you have these feelings that you'll never actually be good enough. But you're doing great here. He says,
Sorry, it was just you're still broken on the inside, but you did a great job just now.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff, man.
he says, I'm with the Mario Kart Racing Association. I'm actually the CEO. I don't know if you could tell. I'm rich. And I'm here to revitalize Shellville with speed. See, what I want to do and what I want you to do is hand over the key to Shellville and let me make it mine. See, Shellville is going to turn into a state-of-the-art racetrack, and it's going to bring tourism, which means money, and jobs, which means money, and also high-octane charm to this sleepy town, which, you guessed it, means money. I want you, as the leader of this town, to hand it over to me right now.
And Robert's going to look very nervously over at Aaron and Private Toad.
Aaron's trying to give a thumbs up, like, oh, maybe we should do that because, like, he's interested in the gold money part of this. But because of the shape of the boot, it looks like he's giving a thumbs down.
Well, that's a very interesting offer, Mr. CEO. But unfortunately, the key is at the cleaners.
I'm sorry, the key is at the cleaners.
That's right. Got real dirty.
You mean, so this isn't some kind of analogy. You're actually saying the literal key is at the cleaners.
You could not be more serendipitous in your assumption.
Big Tino says, yeah, you tell him, in the crowd.
It's not what serendipitous means.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
I have a lot of time to read at the farm because, like, bugs take up, like, 6 hours a day, but
Can I use my selective memory to try to remember what serendipitous means?
Yes, of course.
I could just tell you.
6!
Whoa! Okay, so you get to... Oh, I'm sorry. You get to roll with... Because selective memory is one of your skills, you get to roll with 2 dice. If you get two sixes, then you level up that skill again.
Come on, number 6 too.
Just one. Okay.
Yeah. But it's basically rolling with advantage. Every time you level it up, you add a d6 to your skill.
Ooh, fancy.
So now selective memory and your spear skill, whatever you called that, gets...
Great aim.
Great aim. Those get 2 dice each.
Sick.
So remembering... Oh, it's just serendipitous. Let's just Google it.
Yeah, give me that Google definition read.
It means occurring or discovered by chance in a happy or beneficial way.
Actually, I guess it is kind of the right use of that word.
I guess that is serendipitous then.
Serendipitous.
Well, I wasn't actually meaning like the literal key to the town. I don't need the key to the town. I need your permission to take the town. And if you don't give me your permission, I'm going to take your permission because I'm rich and I could do what I want. I just want to make this easier on you and your townsfolk here. I'm trying to give you a chance to be big man, put on a show, make it look like you're getting along with the big cheese.
What?
Well, buddy, you may want me to get along with the big cheese, but I happen to be lactose intolerant.
Roll a d6.
Roll for lactose?
Roll for lactose intolerance.
What is this roll for?
I was going to say roll for puns or roll for witty comebacks.
Roll for cum.
That's not a dear future Daniel. Cut that.
It's a 4.
This was a 2.
Okay.
All right.
He says, oh, you got some spunk on you.
Am I still cutting this?
For sure. Yeah. Well, let's cut all of it. We'll just start over real quick. Sorry. Anyway, sorry. You were saying he's got some spunk.
Hey, you've got an attitude on you. That was a great comeback. You've got real leadership potential.
Well, I am a leader.
While this is going on, are the carts still on? Like, is his?
Yeah, they're rumbling.
Okay, I would like to sneak behind him and like put something on the like a heavy brick or something on the. Or I want to web the gas pedal down and shoot webs at it so it goes like sailing off in the distance, like just away from the town.
Just one of the carts?
His cart, the guy talking right now.
Well, he came in on a trailer, and the trailer went and parked behind the town, so it has a driver.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's fine.
But
It's fine.
the trailer is parked back there in the back of town.
Right, yeah, I'm going to go to the trailer to the back of town and see if I can incapacitate this guy and send this thing like off somewhere to distract these people.
Cool.
I'll just keep distracting Mayor Shellville.
Okay, cool.
We've fully webbed him to a chair, and he's just in his office.
I think this was the right move.
Oh, my God.
Visually, that's amazing.
That's going in the heart section for me. Yeah, I wanna go. Basically, I don't even necessarily care about taking out the driver if he's not like gonna stop me from doing what I want to do. But I want to like web down the gas pedal of the trailer so it goes zooming off and distracts them from trying to mess with the town for at least a little bit.
All right. So this trailer, it is a big black, kind of like the actor trailer that you would see like on a movie set, but it's got 4 wheels. It's like an RV kind of thing. And it has a big door that, are you just going to the door to open it?
No, I would definitely want to like case the joint a little bit and make sure that there's not like someone who's gonna catch me doing this that I need to, I guess,
Are you going to
web first.
investigate the trailer?
You're right. I'm going to investigate the trailer. That's going to be the skill that
Yeah.
we'll use. That's my do anything. Oh, 6, baby!
Also rolled a 6, but...
Fuck me to death.
But you did succeed, but just barely. But because you rolled a 6, you still get the skill.
Okay.
So you get the skill of, let's call
Investigate.
this a thorough investigation.
Thorough investigation.
Yeah.
And that's at a level 1 now?
Yes, that
This
is
is
a
the
level
first
1.
level. Okay,
So
cool.
when you investigate things, you now roll a 2d6s.
Heck yeah. All right. Cool. So yeah, I investigate.
Cool.
Apparently not all that successfully, but
You investigate. You are very observant. You need to be for your job, looking for bugs, especially. So you have a very, very like wide. I mean, you have 8 eyes, so you have very wide peripheral vision, and you're looking at every nook and cranny on here. The wheels. There's dust marks like this. You know exactly how fast this thing was going.
it's just like computer information displaying in my vision.
You're looking at the back. You're looking at all the possible entrances and exits. And you notice something interesting. Just a flash of it. You see that underneath where the trailer is parked, something looks really suspicious. And that's when you hear another Lakitu inside the trailer go, "Hey, what are you doing here? You don't belong over here. This is Slick's trailer. Hey, you need to go back to your town, peasant."
I don't say anything.
Okay.
I just keep walking around the trailer.
Oh, hey, I said you need to go away. Get out of here, kid. Get out of here. I'm going to call the guards.
And then I'm going to slowly go. I'm going to look. Can I see this person? Like they're looking at me?
Yeah, their heads
I'm
out the
gonna like
window.
slowly reach a boot up and like open the driver's side door.
Okay.
And I'm just going to keep looking at him. And then I'm going to web the gas pedal.
Okay, we're going to do like there's like several
Yeah, make me do the
skills.
your for it. It's, yeah.
There's like several skills at play here, but we're going to just wrap it all into one. This is going to be like your unaverting gaze kind of like confidence, unwavering confidence.
I love it. Yeah, okay. All right. Give me a 6 again. I got a 5.
I got a 4, so you did succeed. And the guy is like, hey, I said you gotta get
8
Why aren't
spider eyes staring at him.
Why aren't you looking away? This is really unsettling. I'm feeling. Hey, you know what? I'm just gonna go back over here and
You have a need for speed.
And then I'm going to web the gas pedal.
as the trailer just zooms off and flies away. The business Lakitu, as you do this, is like, yeah, you know, you got real leadership potential, Mr. Babam. Hey, whoa, hey, that's my trailer. Are you trying to pull a fast one on me? You think I'm going to come in here in your town and take over your town and you're going to try and pull a fast one on me? Didn't I tell ya? I'm rich.
Did somebody say Rich and I appear behind him as Private Toad?
You know, I don't like this place. I don't like it one bit. I'm really looking forward to burning it to the ground.
Well, it's not going to make a very good track if you do that.
And I think that's where we're going to cut.
Yay!
That is the end of our very first Roll for Shoes session here with the adventure Shell Shock. Woo! Let's do some hearts and wishes real quick. Let's take it to the table. Let's start with Daniel this time.
Oh, yeah, man. Overall, this is a very fun system. It's super simple. It's quick to learn. I feel like you could probably play it like on a hike or a camping trip. As far as the world, it's very interesting. It's a Mario World. It's very well influenced. I loved all your voices. It seems like you put in a lot of time to develop that. I am curious how we're playing towards the story arcs you had in mind, because I feel like it'd be really hard to predict what a player wants to do because there are no skills. So I was just curious what your thoughts were on that.
Yeah, it is really hard to predict what you're going to do. Towards the end there, you definitely did throw a wrench in some things, but
Was it the trailer? Was it?
the trailer, I can't say.
Okay, that's fine. That's
Okay,
fine. No, I
fair.
understand. I understand.
I'm not at
Yeah.
liberty.
What a politically correct answer.
I'm not at liberty to divulge that information. However,
I did not have
I
sexual
will say that you did some things that I was like, oh shit. But you know what? We're gonna roll with it because this is improv, and I love this is the beauty of Roll for Shoes is we have no idea what the hell is gonna happen, and we're just gonna let it be what it's gonna be.
As far as wishes, no big wishes right now. I guess just curious to see where the story takes us.
Cool. All right. Let's go to Josh.
A lot of hearts. This is a very fun system. I was very excited when you first told us about this, so getting to play it is very interesting. It's very fun. We'll start with the hearts. The All My Koopas scene and the Bold and the Bob-omb stuff was. I loved the soap opera scene. That was so fun. I wrote down Private Toad having PTSD. Just a lovely character choice that I think is a lot of fun.
Yeah,
The whole opening scene with him, I was like, yeah, I didn't know I needed this. That was good. And then the mayor in general. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. And then I think this was the right move.
Yeah, it was such a good line. Killer line.
I think easily my favorite part of the episode was that cut to wishes. I wish that I had used more of Aaron's flaw in the intro scene. You gave me a tee up to do that with the drawing and I didn't, but you gave me another option or opportunity to, and I did with the Womp with being greedy, so that was fun. I wish we found out who the new guy in town was.
Yeah.
And I kind of wish I knew what we ruined for Chris, but we'll find out at the end of the arc. So,
And Shay.
Yeah, I'll start off and just say no wishes so far. Really enjoying it. I like the system. I like how kind of loosey-goosey it is. My big heart for this episode, I think, was just how you kicked it off and had each of us in our own elements. And if I could pull the curtain back a little bit, you sent all of us some information before this session individually on stuff only your character would know or things relating to your character, which really helped the Big Tino scene a lot. So I really liked that. I just liked how everybody kind of had their own little starting moment before you brought us all together. Love PTSD Private Toad. So funny, dude. And just constantly hammering. Crazy cool. Love Josh's voice for Aaron Tula. You sound like Rick, the hormone monster.
Yeah.
I wasn't
Hey,
sure
baby,
if it was-
what's up?
I was afraid it might be a little bit too much, but I think you guys would have told
No,
me
I
if
think
it
it's
was.
working.
No,
I
that's
think it's
great.
working for who you are.
Yeah.
Love all the NPCs. Really digging it so far.
+1 on the NPCs. I know you were concerned about that in the fears section at the start of this, and you did a great job managing it and making them different. So,
Thanks. I think that there are a lot of hearts here. The way that you're handling the system and handling the storyline, really going along with all the shenanigans and craziness, is phenomenal. I'm very, very happy with the decisions that you've made, the role playing, the skills you've got. I'm excited to see what you do with those skills. Because based on my experience with the game, I know that once you get those skills, those are the ones that you're going to want to use. And so I'm excited to see what you do with that. Wishes, I don't really have any wishes. I ended right where I was hoping to end, so time management was great. I do kind of wish that I have a lot of NPCs in here. I wish I would have brought a couple of them in that I wanted you to see, but it's not that big of a deal, and you'll see them when you're ready to see them.
hell yeah. And then also at the end of this arc, we will be debriefing with Chris on all of the NPCs that go unused. So we will get to figure out about them one way or the other.
Cool.
So
Yeah, I've got about 24 NPCs made.
Jesus.
yeah.
Wow.
But you'll probably only see like way less than half of that. So I just have them ready at any, just in case.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, quick question, and this may or may not be kept in. I'm curious, like, as someone who mainly runs like D&D and other like more combat-focused TTRPGs, how does it feel running a very rules-light TTRPG? And what is your feelings for it? And is there any difficulties with that?
I think it feels good. It feels very free. Sometimes when playing Dungeons and Dragons, when I'm DMing, if we get to a situation where I don't actually know the rule and I have to look it up, I feel stupid. But in this, like, I know all the rules. I don't have to look anything up. I know everything.
Gotta find new ways to make you feel stupid.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm sure you'll find a way.
And if not, we'll just make Daniel look stupid.
Yeah.
It's
See, that's
fine.
the best alternative. Yeah.
But no, I love this system, and I would love to see it come back at some point.
Cool.
Thank you for joining us for another episode of Crash Course DM, brought to you by Anything You Can Do. This episode starred Daniel Locke as Private Toad, Shay Ingram as Robert Bombert, and Josh Greenway as Aaron Tula the Arantula. And I was your Dungeon Master for the evening, Chris R. Edited by Josh Greenway and Daniel Locke. We release new episodes every week on YouTube and your favorite podcasting platform. Word of mouth is our best friend right now, so please tell your friends, your family, and your enemies all about the show.
Bye.